Hello everyone, this is I think my first time being on camera recently, at least for Twitch. But let me just okay. I'm in a band called Hilbert's Hotel, and we need some new songs so that we can play at various different venues. People are more interested in new songs than they are just covers, because we do covers all the time. But yeah. So I'm hoping to finish up a song I've already been working on. I'm also hoping to maybe get at least something for another one. There's a game called Caves of Quud, and uh, in it there is an NPC that you can run into called the Apple Farmer's Daughter. And if you look at them, which looking is a thing you can do specifically in Caves of Quud, then uh, you get afflicted with something called lovesick. Which actually, let me pull that up while I'm at it. It's good to have some kind of reference. Caves of Quud Wiki. Apple Farmer's Daughter. Perfect. Yeah, there's some book in the show called, or in the game called The Artless Beauty, that is about the apple farmer's daughter. Uh, if you're inflicted with lovesick, you get -6 intelligence, -6 willpower, and -5 or move speed, which is very fun. Uh, I have fallen in love with a sign on Caves of Quud because it's a very funny game. And then it updates all your journal entries with uh, lots of fun, like little effects, like uh, the beginning of the entry is prepended with "while your heart withered." The end will be appended, but with stuff like "in the whole time you wept," or "but the apple farmer's daughter didn't love you, so what did it matter?" Very silly. And I love Caves of Quud, so I figured it would be a perfect thing to make a song for. I've got some lyrics. So we're just gonna play around until I come up with something. Alright, I like that. Yeah, because I kind of like or rather, on the E string there. Hmm. I imagine this one is more of a, like, I don't know, like a campfire song, or maybe pastoral in a way. Yeah. And then I don't know if I want to stick with just like one line per. So what if we do Alright, let's give that a try. Are you an apple farmer's daughter? Because I let out a sigh every time I gaze upon you, lovesick, until I cry. While my heart withered, stumbled round your grove, picking every apple. I would need the stars for the road. Your father gives me cider, I trade him drams of salt. I've no more business here. Apple farmer's daughter. Apple farmer's daughter. Let's see. I don't know if I like the D minor. At least not for the refrain. Apple farmer's daughter. I could just do an A minor. I think I switched to this for the chorus. Are you an apple farmer's daughter? Because I let out a sigh every time I gaze upon you, lovesick until I cry. While my heart withered, I stumbled round your grove, picking every apple. I need the stars for the road. Your father gives me cider, I trade him dreams of song. I've no more business here. Yeah, let's change that. Instead of I have no more business here, it's I have no more business here. Perfect. Hey, morning Esteban. Just working on music for the band. Just let me paste. This is the subject of the song, of course. I wonder if I could get away with using the sonnet written. Maybe. Let's at least give it a try. I might do a sonnet of my own. Oh, sheet of pale red, apples by her cheek with doth proclaim the ride of spring, and heretofore hath nature's grand technique ne'er ripe lips are red from which to sing. Begone, false sun, I know thee for a fraud, her fairest skin illuminates the day. All gold is brass and every jewel is flawed, when set beside the sums her eyes might pay. The spindle which from all importune sense must surely be her likeness brightly wrought, and as a likeness fails to apprehend the artless beauty that its maker sought, Did I know love for beauty, no for shame? For I knew neither till they spoke her name. Yeah, that's fantastic. Wonder if I could get permission for that. I'm part of their Discord. Maybe I'll just reach out. Set this down for a moment. How did I do this? I know how to undo this at the very least. There we go. Alright. Alright. Well, I've submitted that. And in the meantime, I can work on more of the music. Try to get the phrasing of the first part at least. Are you an apple farmer's daughter? Because I let out a sigh every time I gaze upon you, lovesick until I cry. While my heart withered, I stumbled round your grove, picking every apple I would need. The stars for the road. Your father gives me cider, I trade him drams of salt. I've no more business here. Apple farmer's daughter. No, it would be farmer's daughter. So that's it for the first part, at least. I'd probably do an ad nauseum part where I just go like, apple farmer's daughter, for the rest of it. Because could I do? I could talk about my own character and their goals. I could do... just talk about the general plot of Caves of Quad. Yeah, maybe something like that. You know what, for now, maybe I will just go down the list. You've got 16 armor 16 health points, nothing for armor, and a dodge value of 9. Your level's always 1. Your stats are quite average except ego, that's 4 points high. Your quickness is normal, your move speed is normal, and that's pretty much it. You're part of the Farmers Guild. You've got a neutral demeanor and your gender is female. You drop a human corpse 90% of the time when you're killed. You weigh 201 pounds, just like every other person around. 25 experience is all I get. Your XP tier is 0 and you're an NPC. You spawn in the desert canyon and also the hills. You've got normal body parts, for you're a humanoid. Unlike me, with 17 arms and an axe in every one of them, and 17 eyes, all the better to see. Kiss the face on any of my foreheads. You know, like my 4 distinct heads, not like the forehead. We're talking F-O-U-R. I don't hate just getting real silly with it. Yeah, we could do something like that. Let's write down some stuff. Let's see, like, you've got got 2 perfect arms to hold my 2 heads. And stare into my one face. On top of my face, so in Caves of Quud, you can sever your own face and then wear it on your face. So that's, I'll put that there. You got 2 perfect arms to hold my 2 heads, stare into my one face on top of my face. Let's do severed. You've got 2 perfect arms to hold my 2 heads and stare into my severed face on top of my face. You've only got 2 hands. Well, I've got 17 arms. got 2 hands. Well, I've got 17 arms, and 16 will be jealous of the one you hold on. That's good. That's good. Talk about the foot slot. Let's see. Alright, let's give this a try. You've got 2 perfect arms to hold my 2 hands, stare into my severed face on top of my face. You've only got 2 hands, well I've got 17 arms. 16 will be jealous of the one you hold on. You've got every star and planet floating nearby, the only limb of yours that outnumbers mine. Apple farmer's daughter. Alright. I'm not going to assume that I have permission. If I get it, I'm going to add it as the last bit. So, let's play through the whole song. And if not, I'll come up with another sonnet at some point. Alright, here we go. You an apple farmer's daughter, 'cause I let out a sigh every time I gaze upon you, lovesick until I cry. While my heart withered, I stumbled round your grove, picking every apple I would need. The stars for the road. Your father give me cider, I trade him drams of salt. I've no more business here. Apple farmer's daughter. Apple farmer's daughter. You've got two perfect arms to hold my two heads there into my severed face on top of my face. You've only got two hands, while I've got 17 arms. 16 will be jealous of the one you hold on. You've got every star and planet floating nearby. The only limb of yours that outnumbers mine. Apple farmer's daughter. Ooh, apple farmer's daughter. Oh, she doth pale red apples by her cheek, that cheek which doth proclaim the rite of spring, and heretofore hath nature's grand technique. Ne'er ripened lips are red from which to sing. Begone, false sun, I know thee for a fraud. Fair skin illuminates the day. All gold is brass and every jewel is flawed. When set beside the sums her eyes might pay, spindle which from almond purchases must surely be her likeness brightly wrought. And as a likeness fails to apprehend the artless beauty that its makers saw, did I know love or beauty? No, for shame, for I knew neither till they spoke her name. Not bad. Not bad at all. You know what? I think I'm done with that for now. I'm gonna switch to video games. Give me a moment to reset the stream and then I'll be back.